So I've been really on a string of having a lot of high proofs, cast strengths, barrel proofs, whatever you want to call it. I've really been into some really high proof stuff recently. And generally, I kind of mix it up a little bit, but recently I've kind of really stuck in the high proof. But every now and then, even enjoying those, I kind of like to just take a break, have something lower proof, not low proof, but lower proof. And right now I'm having this. This is the Buffalo Trace Kosher Rye recipe, not to be confused with their straight rye. This is a bourbon. It is a rye bourbon. It is the same mash bill #1 from Buffalo Trace as the flagship Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, Stag, Colonel E.H. Taylor, all of those. This is aged 7 years. It's 94 proof, just 4 proof points over the flagship. I have blinded them. I do believe that this is a refined version of the flagship Buffalo Trace. But, to me, I haven't really come back this while because some of these high proofs I've been having and these toasted and cigar blends, there's so much going on in them. And this comparatively has a little less going on, but it's a classic bourbon. This, the flagship, if you want to just have a classic bourbon with all the classic bourbon taste, it's nothing insanely crazy, but just has everything you would expect from a classic bourbon, the vanilla, the caramel, the oak. This is definitely one of them at 94 proof. It's a low proof, but not too low. And it kind of is nice and easy. Cheers. It is a delicious pour. It's an easy pour. And this is one of them that, price-wise, is kind of in the 50s in New Jersey. There was a time where they were insanely priced, like $99. That has stopped, as far as I can see. And I see them, not at every liquor store, but they're more available. And when I see them, they're around $53 or something like that. If you compare that to the flagship Buffalo Trace, where it should be, is $28 to $32. Even that has gone a little more reasonable. I see it for $39, 40s, but I've seen it in a few places for almost a normal price, comparatively. I guess in a sense the 50s isn't crazy, but, the difference is I do think this is better than a regular Buffalo Trace. A Buffalo Trace store pick flagship, that may not be the case. But, if you see them and you're interested, they have this rye recipe. The same mash bill #1 as the ones I mentioned. They have a wheat recipe, same mash bill as the Wellers, same price, and then they have a straight rye, which I have not had. But this one is a really good one. One more. So, 194 proof, easy tasting. I think an upgraded version of the regular flagship Buffalo Trace non-store pick. This could be one to try. Cheers.